me see something. I met a couple of young dancers when I was coming back from the performance in the subway yesterday. They were the younger ones. I met the older ones that was like almost twice their age, and they were the dancers in the subway here in DC that actually, the pioneers here in DC to start the dancing in the subway and dancing in the subway cars. And these were the younger ones. They were kind of impressed that I knew there I am live. Let's see. Sounding good. They were the younger ones. I met the older ones. Let's see if we can get my music. See if we can get some music up and running. The dancers in the subway here in DC that actually, the pioneers. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Keep my chat room open. Let's see if we can get music up. I might have to make a channel for music. Let's see. I'm gonna create one in YouTube, and I'm back on OBS. It looks like it's I did get my computer back up and running. I switched out I changed the power thingy from inside. Took this out. This is the new one. It burned out. I can see it looks like it's, anyway, it's not working. So I switched it out, and now I have my Mac Mini back. But let's see if we can create a channel for capture. What do I want to capture? I want to capture audio. And I'm going to call this, let me see, do I already have one for music? No. I'm going to, let me go put my oatmeal in so I can stay on schedule. Music. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try it. Let's get my songs up. My originals. I have copyrights. Oh, that's coming through the microphone, and oh, there it is, coming through the music. Turn the music down a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna turn the music down from the music source. Like I said, this is a song I'm going to do. This will be one of the first songs I'm going to redo. It will come back. This is going to be one of my first. Let me see if it was I know I don't have any filters on here, but let's add some filters real quick. EQ. Leave that just like it's on 0. I'm going to turn it to at least 2. I'm going to EQ the bass up louder in the mids and middle. And let's put a little bit of gain on 4. And let's compress it in limited compressor. I'm not going to mess with the compressor, and then we'll leave it just like the setting that it comes with, limiter, so it don't get too loud. Okay. Right, so now I definitely can turn that down some. Turn my microphone all the way up. And let's get busy. Like I said yesterday, somebody took some money out of my account. It was a fraud. I must have accidentally went to one of them. Anyway, it was Verizon, a fake Verizon site. Look, I have guitar picks in here. Wow, this thing has been here for since I moved into this apartment. 2 guitar picks. I'm gonna save these for running to a guitar player. But let's see if 5 works. Every time I switch to 5, for some reason my I switch scenes, my phone doesn't come on. Let me see, is it? That's one of these. See, the phone is not even showing up. Let me see if I can get it to come up. Sometimes I have to, I don't know if I should be doing this because phone camera. Now, and then when I switch back to, no, it's not coming up. When I switch back, the phone turns off. Let's see if it's still, good, it's still on. What? Well, that's my, let's go back here in the Casio. I call this the laundry room. Now, I had been using the iLouds out there, but, and I was trying to use a little small battery. Every time I did that, it would drain, this would drain the little battery that I'm using and charging that. And so I needed these wires to run to plug in the iLoud and then to come out of the keyboard and go into, so this, all of this spaghetti is going to go now because I'm going to be going wireless. Matter of fact, I might want to use that. I took my personal monitor out there, the Bose. I took that out there with me, and it worked just great in the subway. I had more power. I had more power than I needed, and it runs on batteries too. And I took my little battery and the keyboard runs on batteries. This is the Casio 500. I was going to get the 600. It's a little bit heavier and it costs more money, but this is for the purpose of a traveling light. That's what this is for. This is just a travel light. No other reason. And it's a nice sound too. And they put wood slacks in there. It's a nice action. It could be a little bit heavier. Feels like an electric piano actually. Could be a little bit heavier. But for all intent and purpose, I didn't get bored playing it. I didn't, I didn't get. Usually, if the action's not that good, after a while you get unhappy with it. So I had it set on heavy, the key response. But let's get all of this stuff out of here. I don't need this. Now I'm taking the Bose out there. I have plenty of power. And actually, I think I might even want to try to use the mixer that I mounted on this dolly. I'll show you that in a little while. I mount my mixers on my dollies. Everything is already wired and into position. Everything's already almost plugged up. The wires and everything are where they should be at. So when I get there, I don't have to pull out a jack cord and plug that in. Like a guitar player getting to a gig. I'm gonna get on the guitar players. The guitar players, they get there, they gotta pull their guitar out. You should just be able to pull your guitar out, reach over and grab a plug and plug it in. Everything should already be plugged in before you get there. I forgot to unplug my sustain pedal. If it doesn't have a Y on the sustain pedal, if it doesn't have a Y on it, it's not good. Let me change these around a little bit so I can swap this, put this camera in the back, put this one in the front. Yeah, I'm ready to put my oatmeal on because I need to leave early, so that means I need to eat as early as I can. I'm not going to drink any more. I'm not going to drink any water at all. I just get the water from whatever. It's overhead. Actually, this one should be on top. Put this one on top. Then I put the phone. Look. Yeah, go like this. You can see everything from all angles. Whew. Man, you know, all the years of me playing outdoors, I get chilly. It's not cold in here at all. But and I don't even have my fan on. I want to turn the heat up one more. Hold on, let me turn the heat on one snatch, and then I want to turn my oatmeal on. So give me a minute. Turn the heat up one notch. Heat up one, oh, it's on 85, 80, 78, and microwave the oatmeal. It didn't. Yeah, the heat is on. But yeah, I was really happy with the bowls, and plus the place I was playing at, you could whistle in there and get an echo. I mean, it was a long hallway. The resonance, sometimes it was overwhelming. I wasn't really, one time when my battery went dead and I had to use the little speakers, that's when I really noticed how much the resonance on. I turned the string all the way up. Let me take all this out and do it over again properly. Here's the plug for the Casio. I'm going to take all of this out here. I don't need none of this because this is for the iLouds. It's for the iLouds. Here's the iLoud one here. This don't have to be long at all. It's going to be up under the keyboard. This is what's causing me a little headache. And here's the iLoud plug. I don't need this no more. I'm thinking about making another rig. And I was in the subway. I was sitting in the subway, but I was like about 20 feet from the escalator, and I was right in the wind. When every once in a while the train would come, these need to be washed, and the wind from the outdoors was cold air. I didn't know how cold it was. Nice and comfortable in that subway, boy. There goes the oatmeal. Let me go get that. This will go right up under here. Let me make sure ain't no more wires up under here. What's this? A piece of bread wrapper. Sometimes the stuff in here should be a flag. Always keep a flag with me. Hang that when I get there. I'll put the flag up. But this will stay in here. Let me make sure ain't nothing in here. Sometimes there's money in here. It's a sock. I might have the other. No, this sock's for dusting this thing off. This is a fingerprint magnet. It's a fingerprint magnet. For real. For real. I can do a better job of wrapping this wire up. Everything. My father he got a sand that he got from his stepfather. Or was it his father? I got them all mixed up. He was raised by his stepfather. It was a soap opera, believe me. He came through it with God's grace and raised a beautiful family. And they raised a beautiful family. And they raised a beautiful family. He got to see, I think he got to see almost his fourth generation. This will go right. Let me see which one is the longest. I got them mixed up yesterday. One of them says I loud on it. That's it right there. Another plug. Here it is. I don't need these. This is for the I loud. I made this extra long too. Extra long. Look. It looks like. It looks bad. I know. It's still. It's got electrical tape on here. Electrical tape doesn't age well. Now you got to get really good electrical tape. I can tighten this up a little bit. Yeah, electrical tape, the heat gets to it and it sweats, and it's a really mess after that. I don't have time to do this. I need to stay on schedule. I need to stay on point so I can get out of here and get to the, like I said, I got to the subway. I left late yesterday and I stayed late at the subway. Time I got there, the people were packed. They were moving out, moving in. So today I'm going to get there early and I'm going to leave early. You know, I'm going to get there early and I'm going to leave early. Got me from 3 angles here. Patience. This morning I prayed for a double measure of patience. I'm always like anxiety, kind of like trying to hurry up and get to. You know, that minister was saying it's not the journey, it's not the goal, it's the journey. It's not the end product, it's the journey. It's the process you're going through, you know? Being patient with other people. And there was a veteran there, a little teeny girl. I should have videotaped her. She was a sweetie pie. And she said I made her cry. She came down there she was waiting for the bus to go to the shelter. She was waiting. She had been to Iraq. You know, you be careful who you entertain. I caught myself a couple of times too. I started to brush her off a couple of times. And I said, this could be an angel. Come to find out she was in the Air Force. She flew the big planes. I don't know if she flew the planes or flew in the planes. But she said she flew these big bombers. I don't know if she was the one flying it or, you know, it might have been a little teeny pilot. Little teeny lady. I guess you ain't got to be so tall to be able to reach you got to be able to reach the pedals. Airplane controls. And she came back, she kept coming back 3 different times. And she asked me to play on a Christmas tree, and she said, can I play on the piano? And I said, no, and she did it anyway, but I winged a Christmas tree, and she had a fit. And she cried several times. It's the second person that I ran into that said I made them cry. It's a high honor to be able to pull a tear from somebody's eyes. And she said she was waiting for, she had a bus ticket. She got a bus ticket. She wasn't used to being homeless. You know, there's a lot of veterans that ended up homeless. And she said she got a ticket. They got her a ticket, so she'll be flying home before this month is out. She'll be flying home, so she'll be going home to her. I think she said everybody in her family's dead or something like that. She's all alone. But she was a sweetie pie, a little teeny lady. And but I say that to say, you know, you shouldn't judge people. I do it because I had to catch myself. I try not to when I notice that I'm doing it, I try to catch myself. Brushing people off, you notice they're homeless, or you know, you kind of brush them off as a homeless person. You know they're homeless. You kind of don't have time for them. It might be an angel. It might be an angel. You don't know. When you get to heaven, you're gonna be guilty for brushing that person. Let me get my oatmeal. You're gonna be guilty for brushing off an angel. Ain't nothing you're gonna be able to argue about it. So didn't know. If you knew it was an angel, you wouldn't have brushed them off. That's the whole purpose of it. They won't tell you that they're an angel. If they told you they was angels, you wouldn't believe them anyway. There we go. I have my oatmeal here. Like I said, I need to stay on schedule so that I can get out of here and get to the let's start the music over again. So I need to put this in. I might have time to put this in the wash machine. It wasn't that cold. Now I need to start preparing. Usually I would go to the Christmas tree. I would play in the subway and go to the Christmas tree when I used to be in shape. Let's go back to the first song. That's You Gotta Hold On. That's the song I dreamed. I dreamed that. I want to see if I can see if I have enough stuff to put in the wash machine. See if I have enough stuff to put in the washer. Now I'm gonna put this rug, my bathroom rug in there. That'll fill it up. I put my towels, this glove, my dish towels. And in a minute in here, okay, this is like I said, this is the Casio right here, and it runs. Oh, let me switch the batteries in case I was using them. I did have it plugged in yesterday, but just in case, I'm gonna swap the batteries out. Let me see, it's supposed to be on A and E. E. To pull it, so get it out. A and E. A, E. I hate looking up under here to see. E. Let me see if it's on E. No, it's A on E flat. Those little knobs there. Oh, I never can get this thing to open up. Oh, I see. I know what I'm doing now. I'm pulling the wrong. Gotta pull just the tip. There. Just the tip. I'm pulling the wrong thing. Pull these batteries out of here. Charge these up again. Even though I had it plugged in, you want to make sure you got every backup in place. Yeah, I'm thinking if my microphone was working, I could. Well, I don't need no microphone down inside the subway. Don't have time. People are walking. It's like a 50 feet when they come. It's a long hallway. So I have just enough time for them to come up the escalator. When I feel the air blowing. When I feel the air blowing past me, that's a train coming. And then I can almost hear it in the background. But let me charge these. Replace these with fresh batteries. I could use a third set, really. Third set of batteries. I just keep these in here just in case, adapters. RCA adapters. Keep these in here just in case. Let me put these batteries in here. This one feels fatter than the other ones. There's something they all the same. Yeah, that song, I used my brother's poem. He wrote a poem called It'll Be Alright. So I named the song after the poem. And I recite the words to the poem. It tells a story. It's a story, actually the story is about Jesus hijacking somebody's car. Jesus hijacked their car while they're in it. And it's like their life, though. The car represents their life. Let me go charge these. Put these on. I go get the charger and show you, actually. I'll bring it back in here. Have several different chargers. I need 2 of them because it's 6 batteries. I have a 6 battery charger. These battery chargers only hold 6 at a time. Whoop. Sorry about that. These hold 6 at a time. And the batteries are in there. And I'm going to be plugged up to a little small battery. I think I showed you all the secret. Once, if I knew how to set it up for members only, I would only show members only. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot to? I forgot to leave the window open so in case somebody come in the chat room. Nobody snuck in. 1 thumbs up. And plus I'm only streaming on YouTube now. I need to figure, there's some videos to show you how you can stream on multi-platforms, but the software wouldn't load. I tried to load the software. I tried to load the app or whatever it was, application, and it wouldn't load. So there is one of my neighbors that said he was going to help me with that. Plug in this here and plug the other one on the other side of the room. Plug everything together so that I won't accidentally forget anything. 2 batteries charging and my wireless are charging. And yeah, I met some dancers. I told you I met some dancers on the subway. They were the younger ones, like the 2nd generation of the dancers that's the original ones here in DC. It wasn't a lot of dancing here in DC in the subway at all. I met some of the pioneers. This is the gig bag for the iLoud if you want a backpack. If I just take the my saxophone, digital saxophone, and this, I'm pretty sure it's charged because I keep it plugged in all the time. Taking this one. This is kind of, it's not light. I wish Bose would put out an iLoud like type this. Somebody else put out another one of these too. This size. It's a good monitor company too. It's a little small one like this. You can go on Sweetwater or type it in. It's a little small one, just like this, with same price too. I wish Bose would do one. I wish Bose would take and cut this in half, so it'd be bigger than this. But you know, if they would take this and turn this into 2, then that would be, man. If you could take, if they would split this in half, and that way you could put 1 on each side. It can be 1 passive and non-passive. But this, it doesn't, this you have plenty of power. Plus it has reverb in it. It's actually a personal monitor. It says it has 1 for guitar and 1 for microphone. And it's blinking. I want to make sure it's charged. So Actually, I'm gonna bring the plug out there too. I might want to plug this in. I had a nice plug. Let me see. I had it laying out. I had it laying around because I think I was gonna put it. It should have been inside this bag. Yesterday I wanted to go down to the Christmas tree just to survey, so I put my outfit in the gig bag and a couple of extra undershirts, and I took the iLoud out there with me in my, just in case. I drove past the Christmas tree. You know, I was misinformed. I went online and they said the Christmas tree wasn't going to get lit until the 20th. I know I saw that thing. They said Christmas tree lighting until the 20th, and I told everybody and I was wrong. Let me find another plug for this for the bows. Let me see. Did I have it out here? Let me look out here real quick. No, not out here. Let me open up my window. I can put it right there. Chilly. Not freezing. I got rid of one of my monitors. I had a big old-fashioned monitor. I got rid of that thing. Let me see. This is. I got cords and wires hanging all kind of ways. Third way to Sundays, or what do I say? How do you say every which way to Sunday? We get another plug. I thought it was a big plug, a big plug. Here's one with an L on it. Here's one with the L. And I went to my favorite subway spot, the courthouse in Virginia. One time I went there, it was the wrong time of month. I didn't get paid. But yesterday was what? Yesterday was the 13th. I got paid. Everybody was Venmoing me. So I'm going to take this plug with my iLoud, and I'm going to actually plug it into the little battery when I get there. Because it did start getting a little weak after a while. But I'll switch up. I go, and plus if the battery starts acting up, I can always unplug it because it has a battery inside here. Or I'll wait until it starts getting weak and then I'll plug it into the other battery. But I want to use the mixer soon. I want to use that mixer because I have the iLoud doesn't have mid-range. Doesn't have mid-range. Do I have mid-range on it? Yeah, this one I have high, low, and mid-range. No, I think I have high. Yeah, high, low, and mid-range on this mixer. And let me show you. See, it's I took the wrong clothes out there. I could have had less. I didn't have the jacket didn't work right. My jacket was, I didn't have the right jacket. I had this, and I had my favorite jacket here. I call this the a Penny Lane knockoff. It's a little girl Chinese jacket, but all of the rock and roll people were wearing women's jackets actually. The ones with the fur on it, those Penny Lane. It was real expensive too. 'Cause I know the guys that when I was in high school, the guys was wearing the Penny Lane jackets with the high top boots. And once we looked up to see how much things were running $1,000, you was pressed to find one for $300 back in the day. And what I did, I had on several layers. When I got there, I put my raincoat pants on to block the wind on my legs. I think I had a little bit too much on. I was trying to get dehydrated. When I get there, I'm going to put my raincoat on and put whatever I'm going to wear over top of it, right? I don't want my oatmeal to get cold too while I'm running my mouth. Whew. Turn the fan on. That heat is bumping. Keep the circulation up in here. So if I can figure out which one of these jackets that I can wear, I need a windbreaker. Something that's going to block the wind. This looks like it. This breathes. I might can use this jacket. See, it breathes. And what it is, I don't need to have anything up under here. See, what I can do is where's the? Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show ya. Let me show ya. Let me show you something. Let me show you. I can use one of these body armor shirts. And here's some leotards too. I need thin leotard. This is what I should have had on. This real thin leotard spandex. This is like Nike. This is the good stuff. I should have had this on, and then I should have had and then I would have another pair. I needed layers. I had the wrong type of. I didn't. Plus, I'm indoors, so all I need to do is just to stay warm enough. Here's some more thin layers. This is my neighbor gave me this. This is high class too. I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's from Mongolia or somewhere. It's one from them. It's not from Europe or anything. But these 1, 2, 3, and then I can wear something on top of it, a regular pants. So when I get there, I put on my raincoat, and then whatever kind of pants I'm gonna, I might take this and wear it. Yeah, nah, if I do that, it's gonna be mismatch. What I want to do is I want to use this for a top. Let me see, where's my body armor? Oh, it's inside there. I took it out, I packed it up yesterday. This bag is for when I'm traveling, when I go to the Christmas tree. I pack this up with clothes. I sometimes put my ski suit in here, and I have extra socks. If you're out in the cold and you change your socks, if your feet's wet, change your socks, you're a whole new animal. This is not the one I wanted, but I can wear. Usually when I got there, I would change my undershirt and then put on my shirt. But if I get there, if your underarms are damp at all, you need to change your undershirt if you're working in the cold. See, I can wear an undershirt, a nice one. My neighbor gave me these. These are high-class undershirts, man. It's original use. It's a fancy name. It's probably something popular. And then I take my body armor, put that on. Then I would take this, use this as a shirt. Use this as a shirt, because this jacket is very small. It fits like a glove. So I would use that jacket as I would use the body armor, the good undershirt, the body armor. Then I would use this jacket as a shirt because it's a windbreaker. Then, if I had something thin, I'm not gonna be able to get the jacket on with all of that. See, I might be able to get one more thing on. Might be able to get one more thing on, but this right here is for the Christmas tree gig bag. I'll put this down here. I don't think I want to rush and do the Christmas tree tonight. We didn't even check the weather, y'all. Didn't even check the weather. Look at the phone camera is glitchy Richie, man. Phone camera really glitchy. Make that smaller. Real glitchy. But you see, like I said, I definitely want to do something with it. Look at all the cameras. You know what? This is because I'm on this Mac Mini. It's an i7. Being spoiled with that Mac Studio. Ooh. And I can change this shirt too. I don't need this on in here. It's not cold. Let me change this shirt, y'all, because it's I don't need this on in here. It's not cold in here. It's around to burn up. Hold on. Whoa, hot. Bro, the whole apartment's hot. Look. The whole apartment is hot. Let me put on the undershirt. Hold on, y'all. I'm off camera. Here's put on one of these good ones, my neighbor. Instead of trying to save your good clothes, I'm gonna wear everything I have. I'm gonna enjoy my life. I guess now is where I'm supposed to start doing it. 67. How much longer I'm gonna wait? How much longer am I gonna wait to save my good stuff? Save that for when I'm going out. I'm where my brother used to get dressed up. Yeah, I used to do it too. I used to get so dressed up and not go nowhere. Yeah, I mean, not have anywhere in particular to go, just to have people say, "My goodness, where you going?" Dressed up like, and my oatmeal's probably cold again. Well, let me sign off, and 'cause I need to get situated. But I was telling the dancers about that they needed their Venmo and Cash App. They needed their Venmo. It was people walking up scanning that Venmo for real. I had several signs, one on the ground and in front of the keyboard, and had them everywhere. I got them on my bucket. It's Venmo, in case you want to do a Christmas thing for me. So it's Christmas, so I know I haven't been playing no music. I don't like playing music on YouTube because they take your songs and they make money off of it. You know, they take my songs and mix them up and turn them in. It says, and it's misleading when you go and you see my web, you see my YouTube, and it says my mix. I didn't mix those songs together. And then they put all other people's together, man. I hate YouTube. They take advantage of people. Slave labor. Whole bunch of people taking advantage of people. Things are coming to the light, though. Things are coming to the light. Things are coming to the light, y'all. Nothing done in secret. They say that in the Bible. Things that was in secret is going to be shouted from the rooftops. I used to think the rooftops were the television antennas or satellite dishes. Santa and plus Snoopy is going out there with me for sure. He's been out there. Somebody gave this to my father on Valentine's Day, and I took it and I've been using it ever since. There's a quarter in here. Don't make much change. When I first started playing on the street, I used to make a big old bucket full of change. You would make more money in change than you did in dollar bills most of the time. I mean, it was like an ashtray. You don't remember those ashtrays used to have? They used to have outside the government buildings. It used to be full of sand. The ashtrays full of sand. I had one of those. I had dumped the sand out, and I was using that for a tip job. And they used to get half full. Last time I played at the subway spot, the Venmo was just as much as the cash. Okay, this is now I'm wired down where I can stick and move. I just have, I want to get a smaller. I want to get a workstation. I want to get a little small. I want to get a 64 key workstation. I don't know if I might want to get the Phantom 6 or the Moto X Plus. I even like the Juno. The Juno. The Juno is the lightest one. That Juno, the new Juno. Okay, so this is my foot pedals in here. So what I do, I reach in here and pull the cord. I pull the electrical cord in. So behind it, when I get there, all I gotta do is pull it out. Battery power. Really don't even have to plug it in. But I want to be playing there for at least 3 hours is my limit. I want to play for 2.5 hours. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to stay there no longer than 5 o'clock. I want to go. Well, I think I got there. Nah, actually, I think I want to leave at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I think I got there pretty late yesterday. I think I got there around 4:30. So I want to make sure I'm out of there. I want to make sure I'm out of there before. I don't want to work past 5 o'clock for sure. So I'm gonna sign off because I never seem like I don't want to eat online because I have to take my grill out. I'm gonna figure out which layers to wear and what to pack up. Like I said, I think I'm going to, at the end, I'm going to end up putting this raincoat on, pants on, and then I will put a pair of pants on top of that. Whatever I'm going to perform in. But I'm sitting down, they can't see my legs anyway. You know that? But I like to be uniform because I have to get up a lot to get the money out the cup. But peace and love, peace and everything. I didn't show you my rig, my dolly. With this stool, I use a drum throne to set on. I use this drum throne, and I actually changed the seat around. I had 2 drum thrones. I took this apart. This is the one that had I think it had a backrest on it. But I used the drum throne, and here's my dolly. I have a mixer already mounted. I'm not plugging into the mixer. I think I can though. Because when I got home, the battery, but I didn't plug the amp into the battery. The battery, it wasn't even 70, it was still 70%. So I didn't even use half of the battery. Didn't even use a 3/4, 2/4 of it. It was on 70. So, yeah, like I said, let me hurry up so I can start eating this oatmeal so I can eat something solid. And I'll be out of here as soon as my tummy do the thing. You know, like the kids say, go to the bathroom, see if you can. Yeah, I don't have to go to the bathroom. Say, go to the bathroom anyway. Go try. So, like I said, I'm not gonna drink any more water today. And I have my money I made right there. I'm gonna not show you that. That's non-professional. But I made half of that what I made last time in money, and half of what I made in Venmo. So I made half. You put them both together, it's amount that you do want to make. You don't want to make less than what I made. Actually, you don't want to. Really, if it's a bad day, half of what I made would have been good. It would have been better than nothing. Which like I said, I woke up this morning and it was fraud on somebody had took my money out of a fraud website had took my money, so I only had $1 in this. So I had to go get a new bank card so that the Venmo will work. So that motivated me. I had to get some money. So peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, live long. Nobody came in the chat room. I have 1 thumbs up. And I'm only streaming on YouTube right now, so I need to figure out how to, well, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and, I think you got to pay for Restream. I think I'm going to go ahead and pay for that next time. But it's not getting that many viewers anyway. I'm not pressed, man. Whatever. You know, whatever. Peace and love. I'm out. I said all that, right, didn't I? See ya. I'm out of here. See ya. Let me know how everything sounds with the music, and it's OBS, so if anybody, oh, there's a buddy too. I need to keep his phone up. I hope I didn't lose it. It's on, actually it's on Facebook, his business number. He said if I need any help, give him a call. Because it was a buffing, the audio was terrible. Have a happy holiday, y'all. God bless us. One. End stream.